Hey everybody, Bo here with an update on our 6x14 cargo trailer conversion, Rolling Thunder, cabin on wheels, gourmet kitchen in the front, cantina in the rear. Hey, we are out at Flatirons Reservoir. This is on the back side of Carter Lake in Colorado on the Front Range. It's like 20 minutes from our home base, so this has been a nice little spot, easy pool, very little gas to get here. We were at Carter last week. I made a video, but it was a little too shaky, so I didn't post it. But this is nice because we don't have a lot of uphill. We've been having a little bit of problem getting into Rollinsville, which is up on the Front Range off of Peak to Peak. Steep going in, steep going out. I figured out that my brakes, I got some better pads, didn't realize that I probably had gotten a ceramic, and I have regular rotors, and they say with ceramic you need the rotors with holes in them. Anyway, I've had some troubles with them overheating, so it's not a fun ride when you come down and that happens. So I'm going to switch those out and we'll probably be okay. I think we can get up to some spots up there in low gears. But the plan is to eventually just get trade in our Volvo, or sell our Volvo actually, and get an older GMC Yukon is what I'm looking at. If I can pick up a old Escalade, that would be great too. So we're keeping our eyes out for that. That way we'll have no problem getting up and down the canyons. Right now it's a little bit of a struggle. I was coming down the canyon the other day. I wasn't pulling anything, and the Narrows is the steep part of the canyon, and there was a guy driving a Cherokee Jeep, and an older one, boxy. He had a tire tied to the top of it, and as he was coming out of the Narrows, I saw this giant puff of smoke and just everything drain out of his engine. Obviously he blew it. And so I'm watching this as I'm going by, and then in my rear view mirror, and of course I had somebody riding my ass on the way down. It's the way it always is. Everybody's in a hurry. And so I don't know why. The guy was going up the canyon, does a U-E to go down the canyon. His engine blew. He probably didn't have any power steering. He ended up clipping somebody, overcompensated, that was going up. By that point, I'm watching all this and watching where I'm going at the same time, going, holy crap. So got past that, got through the Narrows, got about halfway down the canyon, 10 feet in front of me, a big old black bear crosses the road. And he was 10 feet in front of me and 10 feet in front of the other person coming up, and we both got a sight that was unbelievable. And we had a friend that, same thing, a bear had done something. There was a bear in the canyon. A lady stopped in the middle of the road in the canyon, and you cannot stop in that canyon. You have to pull over. He come around a bend, you know, it's 40 miles an hour in the canyon, and didn't want to smack her, avoided it, and ended up in the creek, and it was a real tragedy for one of his daughters. But unbelievable. And his friend's name's Bo as well. So it's you got to be careful when you're driving in these Rocky Mountains and wildlife jumping out in front of you. So here's our view anyway for that update. So hopefully when we get the bigger pool vehicle, we can get in and out of Rollinsville and any of the places we want in the Front Range or even further out. But there you go, there's a view. And I also got a little shade thing that I'm gonna check out. We had a 10x10 pop-up. I still have it. But it got blown away and twisted, so I had to get a new bottom for it. And we have not set that up because it is a little bit of a hassle. So I'm going to try this new one that I got, and we'll see how it goes. It's the 8x8 Ozark Trails, and I'll give you more information on that later, but it looks like a pretty good option. So here we go. Well, there it is. That's the Ozark Trail 8x8 instant sunshade. And they say it sets up in just a couple minutes, and I'm sure it does. That was the first time for me doing it. The problem was one of the posts came off, and I had to clip it back in, and it was backwards. Luckily, I figured it out that it needed to just be turned around because the elbow wouldn't snap into place. But once you turn it around, then it was in the right position, so it worked out. I wanted something really easy that I could set up really quick, take down really quick, something that would be really good in the wind. So this looks like it's going to fit the bill. We can put it anywhere. I like it. So another idea for you. I think this goes for about 60 bucks. You can get them for 50 on sale at Wally World. Hope you like it. Hey, you can see my chair there. I don't know if you can see it has holes in it. When we were out at Jackson Lake State Park, I did not know it, but we had one of these crazy windy wind came in like I've never seen before and took away our 10x10. And when I packed everything up, little did I know that a mouse got in my chair, and because I had him sitting underneath the trailer, and when I packed him, the mouse must have been in there, and it chewed its way through, and we were hanging out in the cargo trailer in Rolling Thunder one day in the yard after we had gotten back. My wife was laying on the bed, I was sitting in the chair, we're just hanging out, having a conversation, and I saw these little black pebbles. I'm like, what are those? What is going on? And then looked right next to her. There was a dead mouse right next to her on the bed. And that was the mouse. And when I didn't realize it until I pulled this chair out and saw the holes in it and put it all together, what had happened. So always beware, those little varmints, they're always trying to get in somehow or another. Ozark Trail 8x8 instant sunshade. I think it'll be good in the wind. So there you have it. There's your view. Hey, here's an updated view of the inside, the Gourmet Kitchen in the front. It's a pleasure to cook in this kitchen because I have everything I need. 3 burners are great, and it's working out well. The little spice rack and the refrigerator. I have an ice block in the freezer, but since we have power, AC power, I can use it as a regular refrigerator. And then when we're en route, the ice block keeps everything pretty cold, so that's fantastic. And the stereo undermount is great, and an idea for you is you can mount it under a shelf and then a power outlet next to it, and then on top of the shelf you can put your iPad and your phones and all your charging gadgets that you can plug right into the stereo. Just a thought for you. The inside is perfect for us for 2 people. So happy that we have power on this trip because we can use our little fireplace. I have it on with the heat off, but it gives a nice ambiance, so we are digging it. So I was out shooting some pictures, finding some stuff just local, and there's beauty everywhere. You just gotta search it out. I want to share the inside view so you can see how we're set up. It's perfect for 2 people. And still, eventually I'm going to put a TV right in there, right above, well, actually right where the hat is. And I may put a microwave in someday, but I don't think it's really a necessity for us. Well, there you have it. There's your view. Hope you're enjoying. Okay, we're over by the spillway. It's an area you're not supposed to swim, or, well, you're not supposed to swim in this reservoir at all, but you can see this debris kind of circling around. That's the scary part. When you get near a dam or a spillway or anything, there's a really big undertow. It'll suck you right down. So here's a little example of this debris kind of circling around. I'm assuming there's a undertow or something going on there, but it's kind of interesting to kind of see it. Hey, got to make some Pop-Tarts in the toaster oven because we got AC power. Yay! Easy breakfast. So this is Flatirons Reservoir, which is behind Carter Lake, which is on the foothills of the Colorado Rocky Mountains due west of Berthoud, Colorado, on the Front Range. Nice little spot. We really enjoyed our time here, and our time is up, so we are packing it up and hitting the road. So thanks for watching the video. If you got any comments or questions, please leave them below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Really appreciate it. We'll talk to you later. See ya!